When I left off in the last book was this hope that knowing all the tricks that the food giants use to kind of get us hooked on their products would be empowering, and ultimately we're the ones who can decide what to eat and how much. There's a little bit of pushback on that though, which comes down to the question of just how addictive are their products. And so I've spent a lot of time looking at that question, is junk food as addictive as tobacco, as alcohol? Can it be as addictive as drugs? And I have to say, there really is some compelling evidence out there to argue that point, that for some people, they can cause compulsive behavior just as much as some of those drugs can. That said, sort of thinking about food as being addictive may not be the best solution to the problem that we're in now, because one of the things that comes up with that is, well, okay, if junk food's addictive, then maybe I should diet in response to that. And as we're finding out, one of the most difficult things to do is to try to control your eating habits through dieting. And so the best response, or the best way of thinking about food and our reliance on food, or lessening the reliance, may in fact not be thinking about it as being addictive. Well, I've really come around to love kind of this idea of nudge marketing, like through attacks on soda in the grocery stores, because I think we're all trying to do better by ourselves and by what we eat, and we all kind of need just a little reminder, a little nudging to do that. And so I'm a much bigger fan of sort of subtle nudging through marketing, through taxes, whatever, than a whole kind of like 12-step addiction program. Unless you're somebody who really does lose control. And there are those people who cannot touch one cookie without eating the whole bag. And for them, abstinence is probably the only way forward to get out of that situation. I'm struck every day about how much misinformation there is out there, and how much sort of false hope there is in the kind of betterment world. People coming up with ways to help us eat better, to exercise better, to think better. And often when you dig behind the headlines, you're finding that the science is not there, or it's not very strong. And I think the danger in all those, and my thinking is that I could spend some really quality investigative journalism time sort of sorting through the good and the bad in the kind of self-help field.